So hello friends, welcome to Rewake videos. I'm so excited that you are here. This year we're trying to do things that are different, things that actually affect your bank account. So that's why we're starting with buying a house. So what happens really when you go to an agent and say, hey, I want to buy a house? You see, the first thing that I do is that I don't look at the way you dress. I don't look at the kind of car that you drive or where you currently live. I don't look at all of those things. What we are more interested in is really affordability, right? Affordability. Anyone can drive a fancy car. Anyone rich can live in a poor house. Anyone can choose the type of clothes that they want to dress, and so we focus more on really affordability. That's why the first question that I would ask you is, how do you want to buy it? How do you want to buy the property? How do you want to buy a house? How do you want to buy the apartment, right? Because we're trying to look, okay, are you going to buy it cash, or are you going to go through a bond or bank? And in that way, when I get that information, then I have a clear understanding of the type of client I have in you. So if you tell me that no, I'll be paying cash, so I have an idea. Oh, okay, that means we'll be paying for conveyors and lawyers and so forth. But when you come and say no, I want to go through a bank, and maybe my second question would be, do you have a deposit? But before we get there, the first question would be, how do you want to buy? Are you going to buy cash, or are you going to buy through a bank? And the second question that I would ask you is, how much are you willing to spend on a property? How much are you willing to spend on a property? How much are you willing to spend? Are you willing to spend $1 million? Can you afford $1 million? Do you know your credit record? So how much are you willing to afford? No, I'm willing to afford maybe I'm willing to buy a property or spend a property worth 750,000, or maybe $1.5 million, depending on your affordability. And my other question would be, are you buying this property alone or with someone? Are you buying it with your spouse, with your friend, with your co-worker, or is it a company that is buying this property? Who are you buying the property with? So that I would want to or need to understand. Another question would be, which areas are you looking for? Because area is everything. Area determines, again, affordability. Area also determines the price range of the house. So we look into, I ask you, Guti, where are you looking to buy that property? No, I'm looking to buy maybe somewhere in Alberton, Sky City. Oh, okay, now I have an idea. Okay, those houses range between this much and this much. Okay, so it's within the bracket of how much you are willing to spend. Or if it's not, I would ask you, oh, are you sure you are able to afford that? And that's before I do the credit check, but that we'll talk about on another video. And another question would be, how soon do you want to buy? Other people are in a hurry. They want to buy, maybe in 3 months time I want to be moving into a new house. In 6 months time I want to be moving into a new house. Or I want to move in now. I want to buy a house, and just move in. I have cash, so we can push the paperwork and make sure that by the end of a month and a half or 2 months I'm in, So how soon do you want to buy? And that also determines the kind of property you're looking for, because sometimes how soon you might find houses that were really in the market for too long, meaning that there might be something wrong, that the clients don't really want to buy the house, or maybe they can't afford it, and when you come into the picture you find that house and you buy it. So we look into that as well. Again, we come back to the issue of deposit. Do you have deposit? do you have? How much deposit do you have? You know, okay, maybe you're looking into getting a house of about 750 to 800,000, and you have a deposit of about 100,000 rand. So it gives us an idea of what we're working with. So these questions are really important, right? So the requirements would be then, you after asking you these questions, maybe the requirements would be maybe 3 months pay slip, 3 months bank statement, a copy of your ID, and proof of address, right? So it would be 3 months pay slip, 3 months bank statement, a copy of your ID, and proof of res. This will also help me as an agent to be able to do your credit check, and if I see that you are able to afford a car, you give you a call. Hey, you can afford, so can we continue with the paperwork? Yeah, let's continue. Okay, then we maybe find you property, then continue with the paperwork and get into OTPs and so forth, so that you can be able to move into your home. So guys, basically those are the few or the 6 major questions to ask a buyer when really they are looking for a house and they come to you as a real estate agent, or when you as a buyer go to a real estate agent. Guys, thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button. Make sure that you ask questions. Maybe there are other people on the comments below who have more answers than I do. So thank you so much. Enjoy your day.
A home is a safe place. A home is a loving place. A home is a fun place. A place to build. A place to create. A place to work. And a place to grow old. Whatever you're looking for, wherever you're looking, I can help you find your dream home.